Hey guys, it's Steve here with our final devotional from the book of James. If you've been following all our devotionals, we have done 12 weeks already. 5 weeks in the book of Philippians and now 7 weeks in the book of James. Today's devotional is the end of James, and next week we're taking a break for the whole week, and the week after that coming back with some different content and some different speakers. So well done if you've stuck with us all this way. We've had thousands and thousands of views across all the different channels, so thank you for your support. The final verse in the book of James says this, and I'm reading from the Message Bible today. It says, "My dear friends, if you know people who have wandered off from God's truth, don't write them off. Go after them, get them back, and you will have rescued precious lives from destruction and prevented an epidemic of wandering away from God." I thought that was pretty special, particularly with us in the middle of this current pandemic that we're living through. James's encouragement to every one of us is don't neglect to go after others. Don't neglect to look out for others. Don't neglect to reach out to others. And who knows, but through that your invitation, through your courage, through your kindness, through your sharing the gospel with others, that they come to know Christ. When I was at school many years ago, in the previous millennium, I had a friend. We weren't close, but I knew a guy at school, and on one or two occasions shared the gospel with him, invited him along to church. I don't even remember those moments, but 3 years ago, sitting in the balcony at CityHill Church, this man that I didn't recognize because of the distance stuck up his hand and gave his life to Christ that day. After the service, came down to chat to me, and we later had a coffee together. And he said, "Do you remember one day riding on bicycles home from school?" He says, "Steve, you spoke to me about Christ and invited me to come to church, and I just blew you off." I don't remember that moment, but it had stuck in his mind, and all these years later, God had brought us together in the same building. What's more amazing is that his wife is a school teacher, and she has ended up teaching our little girl in grade R. Our little girl loves her teacher. And that lady has had an amazing impact on our new daughter's life. You see, God always wants to use us. He always wants to use faith and courage. It doesn't always turn out how we expect. It doesn't always turn out when we expect. But God is always at work bringing people close to himself, and he uses us as the agents to do that. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. God bless.